Have you been trying to get into an anime but don't know where to start? Are you overwhelmed by the vast amount of series that get released each week? Want to give a certain show a try but don't want to commit to said show? Well, speaking of tries, this series is just for you! Welcome to the 3-Try Test! Alright, now roll intro. Welcome to the 3-Try Test, an idea that came to my big head that I want to start on this channel. With this series, it'll let me watch more anime and review them without getting too attached to the property, and recommend some sleepers in the process. Here's how it's gonna go. I will give a short synopsis of the story. Then, like the name suggests, I review the first 3 episodes of a new series and rate it based on my level of enjoyment. All 3 ratings combined will give an overall average. Only new original series, no sequels or no new seasons of an already established anime. And my first subject for this experiment, magical destroyers. Have you ever wanted to live in a world where otakus were no more again, but didn't own a time machine to travel back to the 60s? Well, now you can, because an organization known as the SSC is trying to silence and eradicate all of them. Yes, when I said short synopsis, that's exactly what I meant. Short synopsis. Episode 1 starts with our main character, Otaku Hero, walking into a local store to buy a game when he finds a line stretched around the entire building. Come to find out, all merch in the store is gone. Now what massive fan is buying all the shit? Surely they don't have that much space in their apartment their mom pays for. Wait, this is anime. Nobody has parents. Actually, it's the Shobon Goons. These goofy looking niggas with derpy faces taking all the product. For why, you ask? Well, it's like I said, to protect the world from otakus and anything weeb related. These goons arrest Otaku Hero and company, which leads them to create their own resistance. But to fight against the enemy, he needs the help of magical girls. He has one in the form of Anarchy. The SSC abducted another magical girl named Blue, and there's another girl named Pink as well, but her whereabouts are unknown at this point. My favorite thing about the episode is the fact that it's taking itself way too seriously despite what's being talked about throughout. It did everything a first episode needs to do, so I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. Nice start. Episode 2 is where we really get to see the chemistry and true comedic tone of the series. We open to a club scene where everyone is wearing gas masks. A guy tries to shower but is knocked clean out by Pink, the leader of the club. After the opening, we're introduced to Blue. The last episode ended with the Resistance saving her from the SSC, and she is a massive sexual fiend, getting turned on by the smallest, minute things imaginable. Otaku Hero and Anarchy manage to find Pink thanks to the help of a friend. And on some wild stalker shit, she's right behind them. Literally. They pull up to the club like, "Yeah, we out here. Pink, we're here to save you." Now, Pink doesn't speak Japanese or English, depending on what language you're watching this in. Well, there's no dub out, so probably Japanese. Which I find hilarious that she does not speak it. Blue is the only one that understands her, so she translates for the others. I think that was a funny element added. To regain Pink as an ally, the 3 girls take a Cosby and fight Pink in her mind. So many parts of this episode I really enjoyed. For what it was, the fight sequence was pretty cool and trippy. The voice acting of the girls is amazing, especially Pink. The chemistry is infectious and the animation is well done. And it amped up my intrigue with the show, which is why I give episode 2 an 8 out of 10. Episode 3, the gang is all back together. They hold a special rally/party at a maid cafe. The girls set up Otaku Hero into playing a game, and the loser has to do a challenge. Otaku Hero loses, no surprise there, so the girls put him in bondage with his own clothes. Why, you ask? Because of Blue's freaky ass. But Pink and Anarchy are playing along with it. While all this is happening, Unit Go, a member of the SSC, is ordered to eliminate Otaku Hero and the girls. He clapping them to smithereens, right? Because the girls haven't worked as a team in a long time, so they gotta get their groove back somehow. And when they do, the clapper becomes the clappee. As they get the upper hand, a new mysterious girl steps in. It's the tour guy from the beginning of the episode. Oh yeah, I didn't mention there was a scene at the beginning where a tour bus was in the area showing off the otakus. Anarchy, Blue, and Pink try the same technique to finish the girl off, to no avail. Technique gets clapped, which leads a car otaku to sacrifice his life and save the day. Based on these episodes, it's a fun joyride. This show gives me major Fully Cooley Kill la Kill vibes, from the tone all the way to its visual aesthetic. Surprising to find out that this show was made by a relatively new studio with not a lot of anime productions under their belt. It has major early 2000s studio trigger energy to it from all fronts. Also, very underrated OST. The music used within the show is very low-key and soothing, but hits hard when it needs to. The opening perfectly describes the show and the experience you're gonna have with it. Unpredictable, unexpected, and random, but fun. I don't know if this is a hot take, but the ending might be ending of the year so far, in my opinion. I've never heard of the group The 13th Tailor prior to this anime, as this is their very first song. Maybe they were formed specifically for this show, who knows. Regardless, great ending. Very grand, dark, ethereal production that will give you goosebumps. Not a lot of people are talking about Magical Destroyers, which is a shame. It's definitely a standout of this season. If I didn't see the opening on Twitter, it wouldn't have gotten my attention or sparked my interest. And from each individual rating, I give Magical Destroyers an average of 8.5. Well, this has been the 3-try test. What are your thoughts or opinions on Magical Destroyers? And what other series would you like me to give this test? If you liked the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Till next time, deuces.
I don't need no one else. With you, don't need no one else. Round her, I can lift my veils. Finally, I can be